Down 55 weak. 29 Philly. Ready? Lasso. Here we go. 42 Spider. Get set, get set. Green 25. Al 55. Flare. Come on, set. Down. Jackrabbit, ready? Set, hut, let's go! Easy! Ready! 29 Philly. Lasso. On. 42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Green 25. On. Ready. Lizzie, Lizzie. Check, check. Timber. Gaucho, Gaucho. Al 55. Ready, ready. Moose. Go. Igloo. Ready. Easy. Ready, ready. Cricket. Ready, go. Cobra. Ready. Slab. And up. Spider.
Here we go, folks. Get ready. This is our game of the week, a matchup everybody's been waiting for. There's tremendous energy here in the building. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see a team that made use of a bye week, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, against the 18th ranked team, the Colorado State Rams. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Rainbow Warriors will kick this deep to get us going. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And here's the handoff. They've got him down out near the 40.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Important second down play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. Sticking with the running game. Fighting off the defender. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to 44.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down, but a solid gain there in first down. Needs to be just inches short of the marker.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Offense getting set up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. Can he get there on the ground? The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The Rams are moving quickly down the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Ball carrier running through tackles. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
He'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun, drops back. The pocket breaking down. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Colorado State offense on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it for a big gain. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Boy, nice pickup there, Chris. We'll have to see if this defense stays in man coverage after giving up another big play.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Rams getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Hawaii 7, Colorado State 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's caught downfield. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado State. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane. And so this drive's going to begin with good field position. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And looking to throw now on first down. Looks left and finds his target there. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
First down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Caught quickly. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Back to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw.
Got him. He's sacked.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Rams offense back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Now to play fake, he'll look to throw it. Contact as he let the ball go. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Bringing pressure. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback keeps the football. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense, but they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. And the Rainbow Warriors will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's going to scramble now. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
So if the challenge doesn't work, that'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Looking to throw it on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. It's caught inside the 10. They make the tackle quickly, but the offense set up with a first and goal, the 7.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Rainbow Warriors looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. The pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Gets rid of it on the move. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Past the 50. At the 30 now. The 10. Touchdown, Rams. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. That is a game-changing play by this defense.
Well, game-changing. The momentum now is on their side. They've got confidence that they can finish this game off and get a win. If they do, we're going to remember this play right here.
Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Hawaii offense will take over 1st and
10. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's got some open field ahead. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Colorado State. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender could.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows them what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And the fair catch is made right on the 5. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, that's exactly what you love to see here in this 2-minute offense. You come up with a big play, and all of a sudden your mindset gets much more aggressive. You're not thinking just about 3 points. Maybe take some shots, get the ball into the end zone.
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Going the other way, can they stop him? Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and it's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Hard running through a tackle. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And someone moved this a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Okay.
2nd down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. He's escaping the pocket now. He's got some room. Can he get there? Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Colorado State.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Hands off to the fullback. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Rams come to the line in the hurry-up.
It's now second and goal.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. To the end zone, but incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play.
Got it.
Just time enough for one more play in the half.
Let's go.
They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Rams.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Rams will kick it off to begin the second half. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. The Hawaii offense back out there. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last two possessions. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I So the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The Colorado State offense is back out there now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Rams looking to cash in the red zone. Ball handed off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
On the set.
Getting set. Here's second down. To the air. It's Johnson. It's a quick grab.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
On the double.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3?
And blue. Ready.
Can he make it to the marker? Runs through the defender. And the Rams look to keep this drive moving.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Rams pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. On first down, it's play action. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
It's a small gain, but ball two. The fullback. Nice to see him get his opportunities.
Ready.
That's a second and goal play for the offense.
Cricket.
It's a quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
Okay.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a 39-yard attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. After another score to punctuate this offensive performance, they'll just kick it away and let the defense close it out. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
17 on the play. And that's a first down for the offense.
Got it.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw to his receiver. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Colorado State 31, Hawaii 14.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
Jackrabbit.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Is incomplete. It leads to second down.
Offense getting set. It's second down.
Easy.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Looking for 6. And he finds his tight end for the catch.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take a chance to get the 6 points now?
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Moving the receiver now before the snap. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? It's a shotgun run call. They stop him right at the 24.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. You're late in the game, you got the lead, you got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. Breaking free at the 35. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And we're able to get him down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Look out, he's got some space. They can't slow him down. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
The Rainbows offense back on the field now.
Get set. Arrow.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
It's second down.
On the ready.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Lets it fly out of the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
That's a design quarterback keeper. The pickup is 6 yards, so 3rd down and 4 now. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 3rd down play for this offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Trying to create here on the move. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. Who makes the grab? And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
And that's good enough for first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Down he goes, a sack. With the sack on first down, it's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion. So that's now back-to-back wins, Kirk, over quality opponents. This team really building some momentum.
I agree. I think there's a lot to build on with this team and what they've been able to do these last few games. We'll just have to see how far this streak can extend and how much this team can keep improving.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.